Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to see how to swap two numbers, right? So it's a GFG question, and the question is pretty simple. It's basically two numbers are given, and we just have to swap them. But the trickiest part comes here, right? Try to do it without a temporary variable. So this is the tricky part in this question, right? So let's have a look at the question. So A and B will be given. Let's say A is equals to 2 and B is equals to 4. And after swapping, in place of 2, 4 comes, and in place of 4, 2 comes, right? So we just swapped these both numbers, right? So a traditional way to do this is basically using a temporary variable. So we are going to store A in temporary, and then in place of A we are going to put B, and then in B we are going to put A, which was kept in the temporary variable, right? So that's how A and B will be getting swapped. But what if I say you should not use temp, right? You should solve this problem without using a temp or without using a third variable, so how to do this? I want you to pause this video for a while and then think, right? And after that, come back to this video. So we are going to use XOR, right? So before getting into the approach, let's understand what is XOR. So here is the truth table of XOR. 0, 0 will be giving 0, 1, 1 will be giving 0, and then 0, 1 will be giving 1, 1, 0 will be giving 1, right? So can you notice something here? Like when the bits are same, the output is 0, right? And when the bits are different, the output is 1, right? So that's the catch. So when they are same, the output is unset. When they are different, the output is set, right? So we have to keep this thing in mind because we are going to use this later on, right? So we need to keep two properties of XOR in mind, right? Basically A XOR A will be giving 0 and 0 XOR A will be giving A. You might be asking how. Let's see how, right? So I'm taking an example. Let's say A is equals to 5, right? So A XOR A will be 0 1 0 1 XORing with itself, that is 0 1 0 1, right? Basically binary representation of 5 will be 0 1 0 1, right? So after doing this, the result will be 0. Why? Because all the bits, right? All the bits are same. Why? Because we have taken the same number and we are XORing it with itself. So all the bits are same and we are getting 0 as the output, right? So because of the same bits, we are getting 0. So I can say 5 XOR 5 will be giving 0. Similarly, let's say 6 XOR 6 will also give 0. 7 XOR 7 will also give 0, right? So I can generalize and say that A XOR A will be giving 0. So similarly, A XOR 0 will be giving A, right? So let's see how. A, I have taken 5 again. So 0 1 0 1 is basically A. I'm doing XOR with 0. 0 is basically 0 0 0 0, right? So after doing XOR, this is the output and this is A. How this came? Because see, here the bits are different. Here also bits are different, right? So what makes the bits different? What makes the bits different and the output to be 1? Can I say it's because of set bits in the A, right? Because see, here all the bits are 0, but what makes the difference is the set bits that are in the A, right? So can I say that set bits makes the difference, right? So basically that's how A XOR 0 will also give A, right? Wherever the bits are set in A, in result also that particular bit will be set. So I want you to keep these two properties in mind, right? So we are going to use this property in our approach, right? So the approach is basically this. I will just write a equals to a or b, and then b equals to a or b, and then a equals to a or b. After these three operation, if I ask did a and b got swapped, I will say yes. And I'm sure you'll be wondering how, right? So let's zoom in and have a close look, right? So initially a and b will be like this. A will be this and b will be this, right? So so at first I'm doing a equals to a or b. So right now a will become a or b and b will be as it is, right? And in the second step I'm doing something like b equals to a or b, right? So a, it was a or b, and b, now it will become a or b, right? But a we have already changed, so a is actually a or b. So I'm replacing this a with a or b in the b, and then I'm writing this b as it is, right? So after doing this operation, did you notice something? Here b and b, right? These both are same elements. So b or b will be giving 0. So ultimately it will be a or 0, which will give a. So this is where we used property that we have discussed earlier, right? So b got swapped. Now the third step is basically a equals to a or b, right? So a was already a or b. So a is basically a or b, right? So a is basically a or b. And b is what? B is a right now, right? After the second step, b got changed to a, right? So that's how. So a will be a or b or a. So if you notice, a and a will get cancelled and you will get b here, right? So finally a comma b became b comma a, right? So it is swapped. I know it's a bit tricky, especially this part, especially this entire thing. I want you to write it by yourself, and I'm pretty sure that after doing that, you will get the intuition and you will understand the whole thing, right? That's it for the video. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, see ya.